It's happened at last. I know there's been many leagues, which ruined the excitement and the announcement a bit, but there's still a feeling of happiness and excitement. I think the Chelsea Twitter page of the picture that they uploaded about Lampard has like 80k likes now, and it's been like 4 hours since his announcement, which is mad for a manager as well. Look, it's gonna be a risk, but I'm excited. He's a legend, scored over 200 plus goals, so he promised. He looked decent as a coach last year with Derby County. He lacks experience, we know that, but he is gonna be amazing in the long term, in my opinion. He's smart. He's flexible in his formations. He plays three at the back. He plays a 4-3-1. He plays a 4-3 sometimes, which he showed last year. And amazingly, he was still a professional player 3 years ago, and today he's coaching Chelsea. Yeah, this was the post by Fabrizio Romano, which he said that 1:30 p.m. he left Stamford Bridge. There was that leaked photo yesterday. A fan took it. Imagine a fan took it, showing Lampard, going into the building. He spent like 4 to 5 hours, making photo shoots, interviews, signed the contract, and saying hi to everybody. This was taken today. Great picture. Amazing, just amazing. Unfortunately, this shirt is dreadful, but seeing him as a manager, is exciting. To be honest, he's the first manager since Mourinho that Chelsea fans are really, really excited. So it's been like 5 years since Chelsea were properly excited for a manager. He'll be being Jody Morris, his assistant from Derby County, his friend. I think they played a year together at Chelsea. I'm not sure. Joe Edwards will be joining Chelsea. He's Chelsea's youth coach for the under-19s. Yeah. Hopefully I got it correct. He'll be joining Lampard. Shay Given won't be joining Lampard or Gianfranco Zola. Unfortunately, Lampard wants his own man. Shay Given rejected it. I have no idea why. I'm not sure. Either way, more news. Loftus-Cheek will be signing a new contract with Hassan Odoi and Mason Mount. Chelsea need him. Oh my god, the cat. That's a cat. Freaking cats. Freaking cats. Sorry for the interruption. My cat needs a guy. Yes. Moving on. Yeah, we're talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's going to earn 150k per week. Is it deserved? Well, kind of. I think it's deserved. 150 is okay. Yeah, unfortunately he got injured at the end, but he was performing very well from January till May. Yes, he didn't play lots in the first half of the season. In the second half of the season, he improved. He was amazing against Frankfurt in both games. Without him, Chelsea would not have gone to the final and won it. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek deserves the contract, in my opinion. So yeah, we're talking about now Peter Cech. Yeah, Peter Cech will be Chelsea's new technical advisor. I think that's the new role. I have no idea what it means. But either way, he's in the club. I'm happy. Kovacic signed a new deal. I'm happy as well. I am a happy man because Chelsea need depth. They need good defensive work rate. He can beat the press. He can dribble past players. He can do decent stand tackles, and he's good at slide tackles as well. He's agile. He has good balance. Yeah, all around he's a good player. Except he cannot shoot at all. Now Lampard has many issues in terms of squad selection. In which he needs to solve. The left back position. He should not touch Alonso or Zabacosta ever. Zabacosta is better than Alonso. He can attack, he can cross, he's quick, but he can't defend at all. So hopefully Zabacosta and Alonso will be sold this summer with Bakayoko and Morata. Now the good thing is that Morata, Bakayoko and Zabacosta played well. Zabacosta played well in the Europa League second leg. He was amazing. Believe me. He saved Chelsea. He had a goal and clearance. He had a couple of long shot attempts. He was decent. So I expect Zabacosta's price to remain like 15 million to 20, and he did play well when he was given the opportunity this year. Unfortunately, his defensive ability isn't the greatest, but hey, everybody has issues and weaknesses. Let's move on to Alonso. Alonso, he's not agile, he has no balance, he has no speed, he can't shoot. But he's a left back, come on. He can't cross, which is very important for a left back. His man marking intelligence is 0. It's literally trash. So yeah, I expect Alonso to leave. Hopefully somebody buys him. But I don't see anyone paying 25 to 30 million. Chelsea want that money. So Chelsea want the exact same amount of money that they paid for him when he was with Fiorentina in 2016. 2016, yeah. I think he's staying. Hopefully he doesn't play though. Hopefully Lampard throws him off the freaking team, because he should not be near that. He gave me like 5 heart attacks last year. 5. Not joking. And a stroke. And a blood clot. And brain hemorrhage. Come on. I can't cope anymore. I cannot cope. Let's move on to Bakayoko. I think he should be sold. I think he will be sold because he played very well, especially in the second half of the season with AC Milan. Under Gattuso, he had a falling out though, which is kind of worrying. Hopefully it doesn't fall out with the new manager he plays for. He played well. He's great defensively. He's like a modern. He's like a Wainama. He's strong. He's okay in terms of speed. He's not amazing. He's not that quick, but he's okay. He's not slow. He's not quick. He's average. He has decent balance, agility. He can win a tackle. He can be physical. He's very physical. So yeah, it's hard to win the ball off him. He's an okay passer. He's improved. He can do the basics now, but long passes, nah, he's not that great. So his price is 15 million. Hopefully Chelsea don't sell him. Hopefully Chelsea don't put that price on him for like 30, because that's not his price. He's a 15 million pound player. That's it. Alonso, he's a 10 million pound player. That's it. They have to take hits. Chelsea can't keep on selling, average players, with inflated prices. Doesn't always work. It's tough. Like Chelsea sold Oscar for like double the amount that us fans expected for him to be sold. Callas, nobody expected Bristol City to pay Callas £8 million. I never expected it. I think his market value was like 3 million, and Bristol paid 8. So hopefully Chelsea sell them. Hopefully take a 50% loss and move them on. They need to be moved on, please. Who else? Drinkwater won't be sold. He has high wages. He has 3 years left, so I don't expect anyone to pay the 30 million Chelsea paid for him last 2 years ago. 30 million for Drinkwater. What the freaking fuck were they thinking, Chelsea? Yeah, that's Chelsea for you. What else? What else should we talk about? Oh, there's so many things to talk about. Yeah, I've lost it. I'm gonna talk about Willian and Luis. I expect the players who played under played with Lampard when he left in 2014 to keep, for them to stay in the team. For like Willian, Azpilicueta, and Luis, they all played with Lampard from like 2013. Luis played with Lampard from like 2011 to 2014, and Willian played with Lampard for at least 1 year, from 2013 to 2014, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I expect these 2 players to be played regularly for the first half of the season. I'm pretty sure, because his buddies in quotations, and who else? That's much it. Azpilicueta, I think he would have started either way, even though Reece James injured. Even though Reece James was fit, I think Azpilicueta would have started over Reece James. Maybe because he has more experience, maybe because they know each other well. I think Azpilicueta played with Lampard for 2 years, from 2012 to 2014. So I expect these players to be the starters until Hudson-Odoi, Reece James come back fit. And Rudiger maybe. Or Christensen. You never know. So that's it. That's much it. I think Lampard signed a 3-year contract. Hopefully Chelsea will give him time. The board needs to give that man time. Because if Chelsea won a trophy this year and finished top 4, again, it's a miracle. Trust me, it was a miracle last year. Imagine doing it again with a worse team, selling your best player. Unfortunately, Chelsea do have injuries which will derail them for the first 5 months. I expect Chelsea to improve in the second half of the season. Yeah, Chelsea rarely improve in the second half of the season, but I think, in my opinion, this year is going to be the opposite. The first half will be kind of trash. The second half of the season, I think Chelsea will play well when Hudson-Odoi comes fit, Ruben, and Reece James. Yeah. I'm exhausted. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, the Lampard era will be successful.